Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Recycling Center Simulator. We'll look at our jobs in just a moment, but first, a word from the Word. Today's word is from Joel chapter 2, verses 12 and 13. Therefore also now, saith the Lord, turn ye even to me with all your heart, and with fasting, and with weeping, and with mourning. And rend your heart, and not your garments, and turn unto the Lord your God, for he is gracious and merciful, slow to anger, and of great kindness, and repenteth him of the evil. This just goes with what I've been saying over a multitude of videos. And that is that God meets you where you're at. And not necessarily you having to make yourself perfect for Him. And that is a thing that a lot of people seem to get mistaken. So, let's jump into this one. It's got a bunch of plastic in it. One thing that some people get into their mind is that they have to get their life in order before they can go to church or get right with God or anything like that. And let me be the first to tell you, you do not have to get your life in order. In fact, that is not a requirement, nor even suggested, because God will help you get your life in order. And it's a lot easier when He's helping you versus you trying to do it on your own. So if you don't have to do it on your own, why would you? Let Him help you. That's what He wants. It's kind of like, I don't like how some t-shirts would be like, Jesus is my homie. Jesus is not your homie. He is your Lord and Savior. However, Jesus is your friend, and He wants what's best for you. And part of that is, if you have a good friend, even a best friend, and you were in need of help, and you didn't tell them, what does that best friend do? They chastise you for not letting them have the opportunity to help you. Why would you deny your best and strongest friend from helping you? Hey, alright. We got a lockpick and a crate. What's in the box? It's a gold bar. There's gold in them there boxes. Yes, I do like doing funny voices. I also like not hitting my target where I aim at. But these things happen. Hello? Oh. There we go. We are behind schedule, so we gotta make this happen, Captain. Anything out here? Nope, it's all gonna be inside. And I forgot to open this up. Yep. Didn't quite make it. That's okay. But yeah, you don't have to have your life figured out to get saved. In fact, God specifically taught to people, like it's in the different gospels you hear different accounts of like him going and sitting with, you know, tax collectors and prostitutes and all around not very good people. And the other rabbis would look on these, you know, lesser rabble and be like, why do you hang out with them? And Jesus would simply respond, you know, is it the healthy that need a doctor or the sick? And his whole purpose was to bring comfort and love and lesson to those who needed it. And the many miracles he performed were all different ways of him to show his authority. That he has authority over this world. And all things in it. There's actually a fun little biblical lesson in that. The first verse of the Bible is, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now, the Hebrew word for in the beginning, the words used, is actually much more interesting because it's Bereshit, if I remember correctly. And Bereshit, I don't quite remember all the details on it, but it's kind of a title, and Jesus uses this title when talking about himself to some Pharisees. He called himself Reshit. And what that means is basically in the beginning was Jesus. God made all of this universe for Jesus. And we get to be this lovely part of it. Don't you feel special now? Don't you feel loved? God made your entire existence just so that he could hang out with you. This is why I don't believe that anybody is accidentally born. Even though I am the living embodiment of an accident. My mom did not think she could get pregnant, but that's a story for another day. Give me the box. And we got one last bit of glass. Alright, now we can go do the sorting. But yeah, no one is born accidentally. Everyone born was an intentional act. Like, it was an intentional choice by God. There's no ways to sort. We'll wait until a couple items get in there. Once this tire lands in there, then we'll sort. Come on, game. So that's a completed sort. I'm hoping by knocking these little ones out like this, we get those 10 completed sorts a lot faster. Now I could be helping Mr. Anderson over there, but something tells me he's got this. If anybody's going to need any help, it's going to be me, because you see how quiet I get when I'm concentrating so I don't screw up. Oh goodness, here we go again. We are getting overwhelmed. Well, maybe not you guys, but I certainly am. Oh, I put the wrong thing there? I must have missed. I wasn't actively looking. Look at all this plastic. Let's get those wires out of the way. Mr. Anderson, slow down, please. Please have mercy. No? No mercy? Okay. We'll be fine. I don't like it when it randomly lets go of my click. But I think we're gonna do just fine. Fine, just fine. And here's the last few items. Done and done. +5 reputation. Now we can grab everything except organic. Game. Why you do this game? Yeah. Oop. I forgot how sharp this thing turns. Alright. Let's get these things rolling. I should check on these. Let's see, how many do we got? 14? That's enough. I didn't even check how much that was. We're just gonna take it all. We're getting a fair bit. Yeet. Oh, that person comes to bring more, too. We'll organize this in a bit. Let's daisy chain this stuff over there, though. But yes, you do not have to have your life in order. You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't have to do any of that. God will handle it if you let him. highly suggest you do that. Because, well, obviously he's the best man for the job. I'm gonna need way more pallets over here. Oh, neat. Click, 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 click. Awesome. And yeah, we are... We are definitely going to need more plastic. Or, more pallets for plastic. Eh. We can't throw a pallet to save our life, apparently. Oh, goodness. One more pallet. And then we can do contracts. We're actually making decent time on today's episode. Does that mean we might get done early? Probably not. I will find, especially if I keep forgetting to do things. Okay. Now let's get all this stuff moved out. We got a lot of plastic to move. 3 pallets of plastic, so that's 30, 60, and 72 plastic that we made up. And I like how I keep organizing this, but it doesn't really matter because it's all going to be emptied out however it needs to be emptied out. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. And I did remember the tab button. Tab button lets me know how much of everything we have, so now I won't feel like a complete idiot when we go to make contracts. I don't have to keep flipping between screens. I cannot wait for the little robo buddies. They're going to make this so much easier. I just designate a spot where everything goes, and little robo buddies come by and quickly and easily store it. Oh no. Got caught on a corner. So, fun fact. You can probably hear those crickets chirping in the background in the game. Did you know that depending on how fast crickets chirp will let you know approximately what the temperature is outside? And so you count the number of chirps in 15 seconds and add, I think, 40 to it. So you take the total number of chirps in 15 seconds, and then you add 40 to it, and that in Fahrenheit, plus or minus a few degrees, is what the temperature is outside. Now granted, there's some caveats here. If the temperature is above 95 degrees, the crickets are chirping so fast that there is no way to get an accurate measure of temperature, because the higher the temperature, the faster they're going to chirp, up to a certain point. Same with cold weather. Once you start getting below about 50 degrees, crickets don't like chirping. They are just too cold. They don't want to do the thing. And who could blame them? I would not want to do the chirping thing if I was that cold. I don't like 40 to 50 degrees. It's too cold. So we got all that taken care of. Let's go see what contracts we can fill. Contracts. So we got paper. Which paper do we got? We got 55, it looks like. It's the last day for this one. I wonder if we can get enough to do this one next day. Let's see if we can get 250 out of it. Alright. Plastic. Well, we got plenty of plastic, don't we? 130 of them. Will you give me 425? Sweet. I probably could have asked for more on that, but I don't want to be too terribly greedy. So how much wood chips do we got? We got 44. That's enough for this contract right here, which is perfect because it ends in a day. So let's see here. Let's do 375. I think the reason that guy accepted the deal is because he was dyslexic. It worked though. Glass, we have 89. Oh, we are one glass shy. We are one glass shy. Hold on. Let us see if somebody dropped off one glass. Plastic, wood. That's paper. Metal. Ah, perfect, glass. Process the one. And bada bing, bada boom, we have enough for both of them. Contracts. Now comes the fun part. 525. And on this one, give me 330. Perfect. New area. New area. Market analysis. And one more company. Alright. What do we got for metal? We got 53. Which means we can do this one. Bargain. Mifo Hundo. Delivery. Alright. So we can get waste radar. I don't know exactly what that is, but it is a thing we can do. Advanced robotics, 18. Level 18. Oh no, wait. That's to make it move faster. Sell products 200 times. So now I can unlock this. I am the correct level. I just gotta sell 200 products. So where do I get the robots? Oh, next level. I think, yeah. Next level I get the warehouse robots. Sweet, that'll make things so much easier. Oh. We can afford the compost machine. We can spend the last few minutes doing compost. Because I know we got a lot, and we could probably fill this entire order. And they are paying a lot. Yeah, you know what? We're going to do it. Store. Compost machine. And I got the perfect spot for it, too. Boom. Now we will take this, and you may be wondering, but how are we going to make our loan payments and everything? So we only have $91. Well, we'll show you. We have 193 kilograms. Now granted, it takes 2. So that would be 85? 86, something like that? No. 96. We'll find out. We'll count it up in a little bit. I don't feel like doing math. And now we just gotta wait for this to do its thing. But the whole pallet can hold 96, so we'll see if we can... if we fill the whole pallet. Or if we got... okay, so we can get 96. I'm pretty sure 96. So let's look at a couple... let's see, 36, 66... 96. We can take the 330s. Because if we don't, we can only take the top 2. Which would be fine as well, because this is on its last day. So let's see here. Math are hard. 90. So we got to get at least 90. And I think we're going to have at least 90. Yeah, we still got 50 plus. Now granted, this is also like several days worth of organics. Which I'm guessing this expands to an organic section? Because it looks like it should hold more, but... maybe organics is a bonus. Drinking my milk. I am the milk drinker. It is delicious and good for you. Character kind of wobbles a little bit after 9 o'clock. See this? See that? I'm not moving anything. The character is slightly wobbly. You can tell he's tired. More. 11 more. There's our 90. Hey, I mathed right. Exactly 96. We'll just ignore how I screwed up my math earlier. We'll run the... we'll put this right here. Alright, let's go do 2 organics contracts and make our money back. Last day, so let's bargain. We're going to do some big bargaining. Give me 1850. I did not ask enough. Bargain on this one. Hail Mary pass. 3,000. Terms are acceptable. I'll be dadgum. And we actually came away with more than what we started before. Today is a great day. It is the day that the Lord hath made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. End a day with more than $1,000 profit. $3,000 redingos of profit. We did pretty good, guys. And on that note, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. Subscribe even if you want to, so you can get more of these. I post, generally speaking, every Monday through Friday. Unless I forget, and then I will have one up for Saturday to make up for it. God be with you. Say your prayers. Read your Bible. And as always, toodles.